Hey y'all, this is DeAndre Laquarius Horton, and welcome to The Message. In today's video, I will be discussing identity. The reason that I wanted to discuss identity today is because I think that it is something that, although there are a couple of expressions thrown around about it, most commonly, the most common one being that you kind of, when you find yourself, you know your true identity. But I feel like identity is one of those things that in life it's a constant because as we get older, who we are changes. The more things we learn, the more life experience we gain, and the things that we deal with, our perceptions and our views on things change. But what I wanted to talk about as it relates to identity is that some of us will always, or it seems like we're always in a constant struggle with who we are as a person and what we identify as. And I know that people in the LGBTQ community have sort of taken up that torch and applied it to their plight as one of the pillars for the community. But I think that it is something that's for everyone in general, not just them, because we all have different things that we have to deal with, different problems, issues, skeletons in our closets, or demons, if you will, that attribute to what our identity is. And sometimes we have multiple identities. We have the identity that we show the public, and then we have the identity that we show in private, our true selves. And I've come across a couple of people who I think have done a good job of building up their public persona to hide who they are in general. Because they feel that who they are as a person, most people wouldn't like. They wouldn't like their true self. So they build up this public image or this public persona in order to fit in or to be accepted and welcomed by society. But I am here to say that you can be a well-respected person, someone who works hard, someone who's a decorated scholar, someone who's very well respected in terms of what they have achieved professionally or academically. But with all that being said, no matter what type of honor, award, or accolade, or how accepting and welcoming people are to the identity that you make up, you always are going to be selling yourself a little short because you're not allowing your true self to shine through. And I've always prided myself on, whether I'm doing it in these videos or whenever I'm talking to someone, that we need to be able to be who we are, truly, no matter the consequences or whatever comes our way. Because, truth be told, if we're honest with ourselves and then we're honest with people about who we really are, those who are really going to be there for you and those who won't mind who you really are, they'll be there. They'll stick around. But if those people who were around you when you start being who you really are, if they can't handle that, then perhaps that just is a telling sign that they weren't meant to be in your life for the long haul to begin with. So take time out today to start, if you haven't already, begin to take the steps to discover who you truly are and let that person shine through. Don't ever dim down your light for anyone. If you have to lessen yourself in order for people to accept you, or if you have to degrade yourself or play down your value or play down who you are in order for you to be able to get along with people, then you need to find different people to associate with, because people should be comfortable with who you are. Now, I'm not saying that they'll agree with everything you do or go along with everything you do, but I'm saying that who you are as a person, deep down in your core and to your soul, they'll be able to accept. And if they can't, and they would rather that you dumb yourself down or just to make things easier on them, then maybe it's time you reassess your values and the people that you associate with. As always, if you want to know about any of the other videos I make, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel or check out my Facebook page. This is DeAndre Horton, signing off with the message.